Adnan. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil.
Thank you everyone for joining once again. The purpose of this coaching call is to provide you the tools that you may need to clear PMP exam. My goal here is that to make sure that you become PMP in the minimum po- possible time, and I will try my best that we can do it. In today's specific coaching call, last time we started with virtual teams and hybrid teams. We'll solve the question answer. I'm changing the context of these question answers. Now, instead of just doing 10 questions, last time we did, I guess, 15 or 20 questions, we will do as many questions as possible in 1 hour. What do you think about that? Put in the chat box. It's not necessary that we do uh, how many 10 question. After 50 seconds I will start solving the question, like the timer is 70 second, and we will solve the question and taking the feedback from you. I want that in this time we solve as many questions as humanly possible. Second thing, my pmp meant my PMP, I forgot the name, marathon. Yeah, my PMP marathon is going to start this Sunday. It will be free question answer. 60 questions we will solve it. Free session. We will solve 60 question answer, but you need to register for it. It will be live. It will not be recorded. You need to register on this email address. Send me your name. When do you plan to do PMP? And my team will send you registration by Friday. Already we have received, I guess, let me check, 33, Praveen just said it, 34 registration for that, and I'm gonna allow 100 people because I will have 100 plus my own student. So if you haven't registered, send me your registration. And for my students, they don't have to register, that it will be free for them. Okay, and of course free for everyone, but you don't have to register. And of course, if you want to join our program, feel free to join. The registration for the next program is started. We are having almost 1 to 2 PMP every single day in the month of June. Even today, two students cleared. Hi Mohit, Uday, Uday, Shahid, Vaishali, Lucky Jet, Ashok, Noshed. Excited to learn, excited to work with you guys also. Guys, do put in the chat box where you belong to, when do you plan to give the exam, and do register if you are not my student. The purpose of this coaching call is straightforward: to solve question answers. Okay, before we started solving question answers, the first thing that we will do here in these question answer is basically I will share how you can solve the question answer, what is the best way to solve question answer, and the my opinion the best way is to follow my 7 step formula. Let me share with you. If you still haven't received your 7 step formula book, you can email me and you will get those 7 step formula. Okay, so where is my 7 step formula? Yeah, this is the 7 step formula. Read the question slowly. It is very important. Don't try to hurry. Most of you are like not a native speaker of English. You feel, no, I have to read very fast. No, you don't have to. Read it slowly in a calm manner. Read slowly. Second is read the last line first. It is very important. If the question is more than three liner, read the last line first. Identify the keywords. What are the keywords in the question? Identify them, that can help you. If knowing which in which process group we are, that can help you a lot. Are we in predictive life cycle or agile, that can help you. What role we have. And finally, if you don't do all of these things, I am removing all of these things, and you just do this one thing, your 90% of the questions will be right. And that is use elimination technique to solve the question answers. I hope that is clear to everyone. Is it clear? Put in the chat box. Is it clear? Yes or no? Is it clear? Assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam. Hi, Sayyid Salat and everyone else. Is it clear to everyone? And guys, if you are watching at LinkedIn, YouTube, I recommend that you watch at YouTube. Here is the link for do like this video so that this video can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. Second thing that I highly recommend for solving question answer is that you watch my tips and trick series. I'll show it to you. If you haven't watched, the entire playlist is there. I'm also making a book. I already made a book on the first one. This is the third video, tips and tricks for PMP question part 3. Do watch it. Then this is the second video, tips and tricks part 2, and this is the first video, tips and tricks. Very important for a PMP exam. Okay, now let's solve the question answers. As I said, the goal will be to solve as many questions as we can. I bring a lot of different type of question today. So let's see how we can solve it. Okay, see, tips and trick is an amazing. Screen is black. Okay, I should hide this. Okay, see, tips and trick is an amazing. Screen is black. Okay, I should hide this. Okay, see, tips and trick is an amazing. Screen is black. I should. My own voice is echoing to me. Okay. So, as the project manager, how should you address this concern? Assure that the team quality is handled at the end of the project in Agile, similar to the predictive. Propose to handle quality control in traditional mark. Just how this looks like a good answer. Suggest outsourcing quality control that is immediately eliminated. You are managing a solar farm project which is transitioning from a predictive to agile. Some team members are unsure about managing quality controls checks in iterative. Guys, you see, in agile, the quality controls definition of done looks into that. In daily stand up, you are reviewing the quality. That is basically how you are continuously communicating this. So C becomes the right answer here. Okay. People watching at LinkedIn, YouTube, please give your justification. Why do you think a pertinent answer is right or wrong? B. And guys, those who are watching, please do like this video. That can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. How should you, as the project manager, respond? Your team is building a new liner and shifting from a predictive model to agile model. Some team member express concern about safety inspections, agile environment. How should you, as a project manager, respond? Confirm their test training, not a bad. Plain agile values safety as well as include. Yes, that's a good answer. Insist on adopting principle for despite team concerns. That's not a good answer. Hybrid model where the build process is agile but safety checks are performed. That can be sometime, but B is the right answer. Guys, you will if you like most of the time you will say that two options are right. This is true for all the PMP's questions. So here B and D both seems to look right option, but B is better than D. So B I will go. G. Next option. Next question. For those who have not liked the video, please do that. Put your answers in the chat box. What do you think is the right answer? See. A significant flaw is found in the design phase. Considering the agile philosophy, how should this be addressed? As a project manager, you are overseeing the transition from predictive to agile for a real estate development. Move on to the next sprint and plan to rectify. That is not a right answer. Ignore can never be the right answer. Pause and correct the design flaw, ensuring agile continuous improvement can be. You see, elimination technique demands you identify the best possible answer and keep moving forward. Escalation, no. So C is the right answer. C. As a project manager, what should be your response? Reinstate the predictive model. Okay. Encourage to continue and remind them adopting to change is a part of agile philosophy. Okay. Initiate a discussion with the team to understand their struggles and collaboratively devise strategies to manage the priority. Can be outsource some part. This is not the answer. Your team is planning a large fundraising event and transitioning from predictive to agile approach. However, the team is overwhelmed with constantly changing priorities. The priorities are changing. We are moving from predictive to agile, but the priorities are changing. How you should reinstate the predictive model? No, this cannot be. We don't want that to continue with and remind them adopting is a part of the yes that is the part of the philosophy, but reminding them that is not a work. So this can actually help us to go into deep down to Park and Apma understand their concern, what their concerns are, why they are feeling it. You need to mentor them, you need to understand them, Zan. So B is the wrong option, C is the right answer. Next question. As the project manager, how would you handle this situation? You are overseeing a project to revamp e-commerce website. The team is transitioning but struggle with the lack of detailed specification. Return to the predictive model that can never be explained and feedback to evolve. Yes, that is called progressive elaboration or rolling wave planning, right? And since that the team adopt, this can be but not a good option. No, no, straightforward. B is the right answer. Okay, next question. C C C B C C C B. Acha ji. As the project manager, how should you guide them? Your team is working on a major film project and moving from a traditional predictive approach to HR. However, the crew is struggling with iterative editing as they accustomed to linear flow. As the project manager, how should you guide them? Agree? Okay. Suggest separating the from it with the like doing it in part. Okay. Quicker feedback. Now, this is the concept of MVP, minimum viable product. We produce something, we show them, we get their feedback and improve it into that way. So C looks like a right answer. D is not the right answer. So C is the better answer. Next question. C. How would you address this is the part the project manager? You are leading a project to produce a new album, transitioning from predictive to agile. The team is finding hard to adopt to agile on a constant collaboration given their independent work style. They want to work independently, but collaboration nature is problematic. This is not the answer. This is not the answer. Agile principle. Like whenever we have a workshop, lab collaboration, things like that, that is the right answer. Okay. Vasik, just wait for a second. Once I want to finish these agile questions, once these agile questions are finished, I have other stuff today. Today I made 50 questions, like seven more questions for agile, and then other questions are for team topic. So you will have fun in a while. I actually with the next seven question plus, I want to make sure next time you don't have any issue when you are moving from a predictive to agile. I'm already people are saying that always people are saying that we are having issue from predictive to agile. So that's the purpose of these questions that you get the context. Okay. What should you do? Reinstate, encourage, guide. C is the answer. Okay. How would you respond? Assured and facilitate, insist on fully implementation. No, propose a hybrid model. B can be the answer. Confirm their fear and suggest returning to predictive model. No, I'm not gonna give you this question. B is the right answer. Okay. Yeah, this one is better. No, matlab it's not like that. We need to understand the context of the question and saying what it helps it. Always we want to collaborate with the person. We want to help them out and see how we can work in the best possible way. Okay. Escalation can never be the answer. Organize session where both teams are present, challenge and expectations to each other. Okay. Assign the point of contact and handle can be except okay, I can eliminate it. During the transition from predictive to agile approach, you observe that the design and are not effectively collaborating. What is the most effective way to handle these issues? Organize one person that can be, but this can be more better. B is the right answer. Guys, ignore can never be the answer. Incorporate this risk into the product backlog and prioritize can be. Document the risk, analyze and probability can be. This is later on. You are managing a project that involves a critical security. The project is transitioning. Your team has identified the risk that could lead to significant delay if realized. What is your best course of action? This is a good question. I'll also do what if on this question. C. Acha ji, C is the right answer. What if, what if the question said that you have analyzed it and this will cause a delay? You have analyzed it and it will cause a delay. What will you do in that particular case? You have analyzed it Here team has identified, your team has analyzed a risk that could uh, lead to a significant delay. Then would you do? Escalation. That is when we do escalation. When something goes like that can cause significant delay, which means now it is going out of the threshold and you have analyzed it, now you need approval. Now that is the way to escalation. Then the D will become the right answer. Understand this thing. I will have some questions maybe in the PMP marathon that is starting on Sunday when the escalation comes to that. Escalation happens both in predictive and agile. It's not just for agile or predictive. Guys, still 43 people have liked it. Please, everyone, do like it so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. 48. Remove the team member, discuss the situation. So, by looking at it, I can score it 48th B. 49. Your team is building a large commercial complex and transition from predictive model to agile. Could impact despite mitigation measures. Pause all construction, request escalation, reassess and adjust the project plan needed. Here the answer will be B. 50th question. What is the best way to handle this situation? As a project manager, you are guiding your team's transition. However, the team cohesion is at risk due to conflicting personal objectives. Let the team resolve as a part of a self-organizing, not bad. This is a better answer. No, no. B is the right answer. So, guys, we solved in 15 minutes almost 15 questions, right? We solved almost 15 questions in 15 minutes, not 15 questions. Yeah, 15 questions. Now we are gonna go the people domain of PMP. People, specifically people domain of PMP. The questions taste will be different. I wanted to put it, let's see how, and I specifically put a topic name. Do give me your feedback. Do you like that topic name or should I remove it from the future question? Second thing, do you like the speed we are doing it or do you want to go back to the order or old model that we only solve 10 questions? Feel free to put your answers in the what do you say in the comment, and then we'll see that. Oh, it starts from 56. Okay, let's do it from this question. I thought it start from 50. It's good speed. Zen was our 10 question. Great. Okay, speed is good. Speed is okay. It's okay for me. Do not put topic Amer speed. Okay. No, now check the speed is good or no. The topic is good or no because I just put topic now. AC. Okay, now we are getting different option. So directive is that you are direct to the people. You are not holding anything back. You are direct to the people. Directive in nature, it is needed when the team is in the beginning phase. Less is fire when the team he lets them do the thing. He let them do the thing that then at that time we do. Team need to grown up. Transformational is when you change the team from one to another. Transactional is you give me money, I do the thing. If you don't do the, I will not do it. Which leadership style is likely to be most effective in this scenario? While you are answering the question, also tell me what is servant leader in the chat box because that is the most important. As a project manager in a technology company, you have been assigned a new project with a team highly creative individual who are known for they haven't have a lot of exposure to structure project management processes. Transactional will be that you get the money, do that thing. That is not the right answer. Transformational would be that they are low and you are gonna make them more creative. They are already creative. Since if you leave them, they are not gonna work here. We need to be directive in nature. They are new people. They don't have a way how to be in structure. So project manager job is to make them into structure. So option A is the right answer here. In this question, A is the right answer. They need a structure, guys. So they need Neha structure, my friend. Okay, A is the right answer. Okay, ji. Next question. C. What should be your first step towards conflict resolution? Midway through a complex project, you realize there are emerging interpersonal conflicts within the team, which are beginning to impact the overall performance. Due to difference in their approach, assign them independent tasks they don't have tasks. No. Let them to build their facilitator resolution. C. Always facilitate it. Because this is impacting the overall performance. Okay. C. D will not be the answer. Next question. Okay. D. What's the best strategy to improve communication? You are leading a virtual team spread across 4 continents. Recently, you have noticed that miscommunications are increasingly leading to delays and rework. Because of miscommunication, you are having delays. What is the best strategy to improve communication? Implement a uniform communication, like how the tool is going to impact, guys. Whenever you are solving question, understand how it is going to impact, what is not going to impact, right? Conduct more frequent team meetings. Okay, but how that is going to help And move email as the primary. That again, how it's gonna help us implement a communication considering different zones. Now this is the answer that you should be looking into that. Okay, now this is something I can look into that. Okay, next question. How should you handle this situation during a critical phase of the project? One of the one of the key stakeholders is not convinced about the approach and using the influence to push that. These changes would mean deviating from the project objectives and could lead to potential delay. Compromise, not a bad option. Sometimes we have to convince the stakeholder. Ignore, we cannot ignore because he's an important stakeholder. Seek support from other stakeholder. This can be the answer. This can be the answer. But this is a better answer. D is not a bad answer, but B is a better answer. Guys, put the question number with the question so that I can understand which question you are solving. As a project manager, what should be your course of action to improve team morale? Okay, you are managing the project that's behind schedule. The team has been putting in extra hours to get the project back on track. Despite their hard work, the team morale is dropping. As a project manager, what should you do? Offer financial. This is very less time. Ignore, reorganize. Okay, this can be the best thing. D. So now I'm pinpointing to every exam content outline the topics that can come. You see, this specifically relates to coach and mentor. The purpose is that you understand how that works. C D C D C D. How should you facilitate their growth? One of your team members shows promises in the project management on how they lack some of the skills. Ask them more, assign them more tasks to speed up. Not a bad. Offer promotion, structured coaching, recommend self-study. C is the best answer. We always need to provide coaching and mentoring. So guys, now tell me, putting this thing from which topic it belongs, does it helps or should I remove it from the other question? Now tell me this thing. It helps it, but will be no, of course it will not be available in actual exam. Why would it will be available in the actual exam? I just put it as an experiment to see do you like it or should I remove it next time. Can be okay, can be removed as it gives the hint to the answer. Topic, remove it. Okay, remove it. Hmm, can be removed. Okay, guys, we'll remove it. What is the best way to proceed? As a project deadline approaches, the team encounter a critical technical issues that has multiple solutions. Each solution has different impact. The team look you for decision. Choose the quickest stay. Pick, involve the team in a decision making and discuss the pros and cons. Yes, that is the right answer. Not is C. Sure thing. So the teams, that is what the decision is. I asked the decision on the decision question, and the team decided that removed it. So I'll remove it for the next one. B, 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 B. Which approach should you take to build a cohesive team? At the initiation, you find that the assigned team comes from different departments and they have never worked. They show signs of reservations and unfamiliarity. Which approach should we take to cohesive? Give them time to adjust, can be. Implement activities, good. Begin assigning them to encourage work related interaction, not much. B is the right answer. Okay. C, C, C. Walk away from accept the increased price, seek to understand. C is the right answer. Discuss the issue privately. C would be the right answer. Okay, until their performance improve, discuss their perform, show empathy, feeling. C would be the right answer. We will solve till question number 70. I've solved 35 questions, not bad. Sometimes you can get easy question in the exam, sometimes you can get hard question in the exam. The purpose of today's question was very simple. The purpose was so that you can understand like the relationship among team members. Uh, on Monday we did premium coaching call. The people who attended the coaching call, can they put how was the question answers? We only solved 5 questions in 1 hour. Can you put in the chat box how was the question answers on Monday's coaching call? That was a premium coaching call. How do you ensure effective communication? C would be the right answer. You put in the chat box how was this Monday's coaching call? Very tough. Everyone, please put it. Very tricky. Very Mondays. Very tough. Very was very be good, Marion, but extremely yeah. So Sunday's coaching call, the PMP marathon will be something like that. Okay, this will be C. Last question. Intense session. Very tricky. Sunday's coaching call will be like that. PMP marathon will be like that. Okay, how should you handle this situation? B would be the right answer. Okay, guys, I want to share with something to you. How basically you can make the question answers. Okay, you go to press PMP ECO. I'll send you the ECO. There. This is exam content outline, right? This is exam content outline. So I do recommend to all of you read this thing. Manage conflict. Okay, how do you are going to manage the conflict? Look into that. Interpret the source and the stage of the conflict. This explains you what stage you are at the conflict, how we can do it. Analyze the context of the conflict. Evaluate recommendation. This is manage conflict. Lead the team. Support the team. Empower team. Stakeholders. Build a team. Team, stakeholder, team, team. You see, this 42% of the exam, 42% of the exam is really based on this document. Is 42 is only stakeholder communication team agent. But I'll show you an interesting thing. When I go to the next area, which is 50% domain process, manage communication, engage stakeholder. Again, the same manage communication, stakeholder, quality, those things come here. So that's why when you get the exam, you get 70 to 80% questions from stakeholder communication, team, HR. And if you mention ECO, who said Rakesh ECO changed? I just opened the PMI website and shared the ECO to you. Who said the ECO changed? You see, guys, stakeholder communication, team, Agile is the heart and soul of PMP. In order to master the PMP exam, you have to master those 4 topics, and mastering them is very important. And in Sunday's coaching call, which will be PMP marathon, we will solve 60 hard questions of PMP made by certified project management professional like Halim cleared today, Yasir cleared before that. So all the students who are clearing the exam, they will be making those question answers. This is a very, very important thing for all of you, that if you haven't registered, you must register it. It will be live. This is recorded, like this session is live and the recording will be placed there on YouTube. As long as YouTube is there, or as long as my YouTube channel is, I don't remove these coaching calls. But PMP marathon will not be there. It will not be there. It will be live session. It will be removed. So mark your time, 8 p.m. UAE time. Don't miss that session. Don't miss that session. This is a very important thing. If you are not my student, register for it. It's a very important thing. And if you haven't registered for my program, the registration for the next batch is open. You can register, and like 1000 PMP last 3 years and 300 plus, I guess 315 plus students who have cleared in this year, you can do it. And you can ask any of my students how we do the training, and we can make sure you become a PMP. With that, thank you very much. Loved it that you joined the session. Uh, Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sasriyakal, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Have a blessed day and see you. Bye bye.
Adnan, Chetan, Jigar, Jiku, Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anup, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Priti, Priya, Ajitosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Velkumar, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mohammed, Imran, Sir Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batul, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Complex, Riyaz, Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Amer. Well, congratulations, Muhammad. Sahi Parita, Nabil, Chitra, Talaj, Harish, congratulations, Manish, Amar, Adirul, Palisa, Aslam, Atif, Grace, Greg, Matt, Sachin, Kamal, Bashkar, Rohit, Pattis, Vikshit, Riaz, Saurav, Siddhartha, Nadir, Tarek, Venkat, तो हरी प्रशंस है मंसूर रेहाना विजय विशाल अर्जुन असद इलियास खान कांग्रेचुलेशन एंथनी अरविंद हसान वसीम मंगेश राज अकबर परना संकल्प विषय ईश्वरी अफजाल विवेक हसीब हामिद लीश पल्लवी अनम फैसल बुरहान हुसैन मतीन पांडे सैयद खलील मुनीफ हसन गुप्ता आशा अजय इकेन पूजा तलहा विजय अमजद जाफरी हसन सुजित अमित बीबी राजू पवन उमर मान वेंकटेश अहमद गुप्ता शीश मैरी शॉन जमाल तुलसीदास अनान मोहसिन नदीम अली हिसाम कवैस अजीम मंसूर शकील केरिया हसन रियाज हुसैन प्रदीप मीना आसमा दुर्गा शरीफ अली अल बलूच कांग्रेचुलेशन माय फ्रेंड सलमान सुबता हसन मोहसिन मनीक क्रिस्टोफर जंगीर हमास मोहम्मद शफीक नवीन दरिक्सा फियाज प्रशांत इलियास धमवीर नीजू अब्राहम श्रीनिवास सुंदेला नबील अहमद नवीद बिलाल इदरानी शाजी उबैद बाबर कौडी का रिजवान इमरान विवेक राजीव राव इश्ताक फैजान रहील निसार उमर आज संदीप शराज तीनों नुसमा